Nick, why is Tetsuya Ishida important for you?
Tetsuya, for me, is the story of, it's a tale of two miracles, I call it. Tetsuya came of age as an artist in 1995 during the collapse of the bubble economy in Japan. And he documented with a kind of forensic clarity the intense feelings of alienation, loneliness, anxiety, existential dread that stalked the Japanese society and economy in the 90s. Japan, of course, is devastated in the Second World War. It's the only country that has a nuclear bomb dropped on it as an act of war twice. And the country goes from destitution in 1945 to being the second largest economy in the world some 45 years later, which was entirely unthinkable. And then this kind of trinity that existed between the home, the school, and corporate Japan that people counted on as a way to safeguard their lives began to disintegrate and crumble in the 90s with the collapse of the bubble economy. But more than this, with the passing of Emperor Hirohito in 1989, the country is forced to face the legacy of the Second World War and
you are good, huh? You know all
Japan's,
the dates.
and Japan's actions in the Second World War. 1995, as an example, just to take this year, is a traumatic year in Japan. You have the Kobe earthquake earlier that year, which killed 6,000 people. And you have the Aum Shinrikyo sarin gas attack in the Tokyo subway. Some 6 months later, another 1,500 people are sickened, and many people die as well. And so this is the sort of socio-political ferment in which Tetsuya's work is being made. And like other artists from his generation, he is forced to confront this. Very quickly in 1994, 1995, he finds his mature artistic voice, the fungible salaryman fused with animals, with machines, with buildings, inanimate objects. This kind of Kafkaesque transmogrification becomes a signature of his work for the next, let's call it, say, 5 years. But the fact that he was able to find his artistic language so quickly in the mid-90s, and then create and produce an incredibly beautiful, distinct body of work that's 217 works only, is what I call the first miracle of Tetsuya. The second miracle of Tetsuya is that he was completely unknown. Tetsuya worked in isolation. He did not go to Tokyo University. He studied at a design university, which he entered in 1992 and graduated in 1996. He was studying in graphic design. But his paintings are so precise, they're so intense, they have this kind of like, there's a haunting lexicon of this kind of Japanese society at this time, but he was doing it alone in his studio. He worked as a security guard. He had other low-level paying jobs. Everything that he made went into paying for art supplies, and he was outside the art industry, as far as I can tell, to the best of my knowledge. And the reason I know this is because I confirmed with Takashi Murakami, who at this time in the 90s was organizing Geisai. And Geisai was a platform where any contemporary artist could come and show their work. Takashi was aware of or in touch with hundreds, if not thousands, of Japanese contemporary artists in the 90s, by virtue of the fact that he wanted to give them a platform in Japan. And he had never heard of Tetsuya. And so this is what I call the second miracle, that Tetsuya made this unbelievably beautiful, hauntingly moving body of work.
In 10 years.
In 10 years, but he was an unknown.
And suddenly, this is the third miracle, something happened with you.
I don't think that anything happened with me. I think Tetsuya's work was always genius and was always there, and I had the great fortune of crossing paths with it. The gallery organized in 2013 an exhibition in Hong Kong. We borrowed from many important collections in Asia. We did not know the family at all. We were trying to meet the family at that time, but we organized an exhibition in 2013 that I think was crucial in terms of beginning a revolution for Tetsuya's visibility in the West. Jessica Morgan, who was a curator at Tate at that time, saw the exhibition in Hong Kong. Very fortunately, she said, "Who is this artist I've never heard of? Can I please borrow some paintings for my Guangzhou Biennale?" Akwi and Wazer fortunately saw Jessica's Guangzhou and was also astonished by the work and asked if he could borrow paintings for the Venice Biennale, which he did in 2015.
Where I saw them
Where
first
you saw
time.
them, Judith. And then the Reina Sofia saw the presentation in Venice and eventually became in touch with the family, and they mounted a very beautiful retrospective in the Crystal Palace in 2019. And in the meantime, very fortunately, very fortuitously, Michiaki Ishida, who is the artist's eldest brother, reached out to me and asked if we could meet. That was a very good day. Because I'd been trying to find the family for about 10 years. And we finally met in Hong Kong, and that set in motion our representation of the estate.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci à vous.